Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Crazy News of the Week with Adrian and John. We hope you guys have been enjoying the last couple episodes we've been doing, but we're really excited to bring you these stormy new... God!
I've wanted to chase tornadoes.
Sorry, I'm not sure.
Shut up! Oh my God, I forgot there was an Alexa in here. Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Crazy News of the Week with Adrian and John. We got some pretty stormy news stories for you this week.
An entire soccer team was killed by a lightning strike during a match. Now, this story gets stranger because they were obviously, to have a game, you have to have two teams, and the only people killed were the entire team of one team. No one on the other team actually got killed.
And who says that God isn't interested in sports? All right, guys, so here's some of the details of the story. It says all 11 members of a football team were killed by a bolt of lightning, which left the other team unhurt. Well, there has been some weird and wacky things that have come from the land down under, but this is by far one of the craziest that I've seen.
Some Aussie bros decided to surf and jet ski during a flash flood.
All right, so everybody here in America has been in like a restaurant or your home when you get the burr, burr, you get like the warning on your phone, like flash flood in your area. The first thing I think is not, bruh, grab your surfboard, bruh. These Aussie bros thought it'd be a great idea to really get in the spirit of this flash flood by getting out there and hitting some big waves.
Let's take a look.
Seeing visions still, Amanda, of this scurfing going on, and clearly the owner of that vehicle, it's not his pride and joy, because I don't know why you'd be driving a vehicle like that in floodwaters.
No, as I say, I asked that very question, and a simple answer that it's for a bit of fun.
I don't know. I mean, I can't surf, but...
I mean, I'm not saying I would never hang 10, but not at the cost of my life. 4 guys were like, this is a great idea. To get our, surfboards and our jet skis and to go chase this flash flood.
Let's go into water that might be shark infested, bacteria infested.
They're on a river. I don't think there's sharks.
I don't know if they're... How do I know they're
not in the ocean?
How do you know?
Don't look at me like I'm some sort of moron.
Have you ever been to Australia?
Have you?
Yes.
You're lying. You're lying.
So definitely there. Do you know what kind of sharks are in Australia? You got tiger
Australian
sharks.
I mean, not during a flash flood. Maybe, hopefully, the sharks were smart enough to not be a part of that flash flood.
If any of you have seen Sharknado, obviously.
Why would you go with Sharknado? Why not just reference Jaws?
Fine, Jaws. Whatever.
Fine. Like you have to settle.
But Jaws is
is one of the best movies from
the. It's a great white shark. We're talking about tiger sharks.
When is Jaws from? The 80s?
Oh, man.
1975, Jaws came out.
All right, the last story is about a man mowing his lawn with a tornado behind him. And for the longest time, we thought this was fake. We even looked at it and we're like, oh, that looks photoshopped.
Yeah, we've been looking at this for a couple of days now. The greatest thing about this is the headline. It says, man mows lawn with tornado behind him, : I was keeping an eye on it.
I was keeping an eye.
That's a quote, a direct quote from the guy mowing his lawn. So the story is that this wife was coming outside to tell her husband that there was a tornado watch, right? And so on her way outside, when a lawnmower's going, you can't really hear anything. It's a lot of just, really loud noise. So he's just mowing his lawn, casually carrying on. So the story is that this wife comes out to tell her husband that there's been a tornado watch announced in Alberta, Canada. And so she comes outside and she's greeted with the sound of a lawnmower, right? And her husband's cutting the grass. And in the near background is one of the largest tornadoes that I've ever seen photographed.
So what does she decide to do? Oh, tell her husband, you might say. No.
Not this one woman in Alberta.
Let's wait, pull out the phone, take a photo.
So as you can see, it's been a little bit stormy over here at Crazy News of the Week with Adrian and John. If you guys have any wacky or wild news stories that you'd like for us to cover, send those in to us.
As always, please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, or like us on Facebook or Instagram to catch more of our crazy news and crazy videos that we do each and every week. Anyways, that's all for this week. We'll catch you guys next week.
Tune in next time.
See ya.